Tonight on AAC, a special presentation of The Alchemist's Apprentice, followed by Halloween is Rich Night, only on AAC.
Hi there, I'm Roger Haberdasher. Tonight on Animation Archive Classics, we're pleased to bring you a special presentation of the last surviving footage of The Alchemist's Apprentice, a long-thought lost piece of media from the defunct King Co Studios. King Co Studios was founded by Hollywood pariah Andrew King in 1965. Andrew, a former office gopher for Rankin Bass, had been fired for accidentally letting a gaggle of rabid geese into the editing bay for the legendary classic Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This unfortunate incident was what came to be known as the Honk Honk Massacre of '64. Unable to find work within the United States, Andrew fled to Laos and started King Co Studios, where he made propaganda films for the burgeoning Communist Party. The funds from that work then went into production for The Alchemist's Apprentice, a low fantasy coming-of-age story that he hoped would put him back in the good graces of the American studios. This footage was donated to us by an anonymous collector who said he picked it up at a flea market after having haggled it down from $65 to a petrol station hot dog that had been sitting on his dashboard for over 6 hours. He requested that we share that information with you, our audience. And now, without further ado, Animation Archive Classics presents The Alchemist's Apprentice. Enjoy.
We had been walking since midday, following the descending sun. We crossed Blackmire Pond, which I was always told to never fish on, pushed past the brambles and thorns of the Mirkwood Forest that I was always told to never wander. And now I could see through mean and twisted branches with my own eyes the fang-like spires of the Dread Crag Mountains, of which I was told, of course, that if I were lucky, I would never gaze. All of those woeful warnings for just a few scares and a couple of scrapes. I remember thinking that even if I met my end at the tail of this crimson trail, it would be worth it. What I would give for that spirit now.
Hey, how much further?
To the clearing and a little beyond.
Oh my.
There, yonder, the Master's Tower and Observatory.
Who are they?
Risen.
Yeah, I noticed that, but why are they tilling the field?
The Master gifted them free will, and this is what they do. Day and night, tilling and toiling the barren, blighted soil.
Have they grown anything?
No.
Why do they keep doing it?
Hows and whys are burdens for the breathing.
You know, if they're not careful, they're going to work themselves to the bone.
If the young master will follow me, we mustn't tarry. These woods grow hungry in the dark.
Those young words of mine still make me wince. A white-hot poker to the heart. An early lesson in levity that those haunting, hollow eyes would never let me forget. I remember ruminating on those risen dead. Did they find comfort in it? Did they know or want for anything else? Only now, in my autumn years, as my hands begin to shake, do I realize they must have just wanted to see something grow.
Sadly, that's all that remains of this once feature-length animation. Kinko Studios went on to shut down the following year after director Andrew King perished in a tragic accident where he forgot the correct pronunciation of his safe word with a Laotian dominatrix. And with that ends our presentation of The Alchemist's Apprentice. Stay tuned after the break for Halloween is Grinch Night, only on Animation Archive Classics.